Hey there, folks! If you want to keep up with the latest and most fascinating discoveries, make sure to follow our channel. Support us by subscribing, liking, and leaving a comment. It really helps us out, and honestly, we appreciate every single one of you. New scans reveal a massive underground city beneath the Pyramids of Giza. Just months after the stunning pyramid discoveries of 2025, the world has been hit with another groundbreaking find from Egypt. Brand new radar scans, done just a few weeks ago, have uncovered something that seems totally impossible. Something buried even deeper beneath the Giza plateau. And it could completely rewrite everything we thought we knew about the pyramids. Back in March 2025, archaeologists made a shocking discovery under Khafre's pyramid in Giza. Professors Corrado Malanga and Filippo Biondi revealed radar scans showing giant vertical columns and spiral staircases stretching over 2,000 feet below the sands of Egypt. These structures are so precise and carefully designed that it's almost impossible to believe they're naturally formed. Still, many Egyptologists, led by Dr. Zahi Hawass, were quick to dismiss the findings, calling them just radar glitches or simple misunderstandings. There's no conspiracy, they insisted. We're not hiding anything. But then, something even more astonishing surfaced just weeks ago. An underground discovery so incredible, it's hard to believe it's real. Stay tuned, because what they found might change everything we think we know about ancient Egypt. The latest radar scans confirmed the presence of a huge underground network beneath Khafre's pyramid, a carefully planned maze of identical rooms, wide tunnels, and precisely built chambers. The complexity of this hidden structure immediately raised some serious questions. Who built it? And how did something this massive stay hidden for thousands of years? Could this underground world have been created by a civilization we know nothing about? Adding to the mystery, a completely separate team of Japanese researchers found something else near the Western Cemetery at Giza. Using advanced ground-penetrating radar and electric resistivity imaging, they discovered a mysterious L-shaped structure buried just 2 meters below the sand. But it didn't stop there. Beneath that, they found something even more puzzling. A perfectly square cavity located 5 to 10 meters underground. Could this be an ancient gateway? An entrance to something deeper and more mysterious? In this video, we dive straight into the heart of these new discoveries. We'll uncover Malanga's findings under Khafre's pyramid, explore the strange gateway-like structures below the Giza cemetery, and take a closer look at why some officials might be hesitant to acknowledge these new pyramid findings. History has shown us time and time again that new discoveries often face skepticism. Sites like Göbekli Tepe and Karahan Tepe were once rejected as exaggerations or impossible. Now they're seen as revolutionary. Could something like that be happening again under the sands of Giza? Is it just cautious doubt? Or are powerful voices in Egyptology, and maybe even within governments, deliberately avoiding these mysteries? What would they gain from ignoring or downplaying finds that could change history? The truth can't stay buried under Giza forever, and the evidence we're about to explore is just too compelling to ignore. Let's go back to how it all began. March 2025. Picture yourself standing on the iconic Giza Plateau in Egypt with the blazing desert sun overhead. The massive pyramids are towering all around you. Now just imagine being part of a research team scanning beneath these ancient monuments, not really knowing what you're going to find. Suddenly the radar lights up, revealing something totally unexpected beneath Khafre's pyramid. That's exactly what happened in March 2025 when Professor Corrado Malanga and his team first announced the results of their detailed radar scans beneath Giza. The international media picked up the story quickly, especially focusing on 4 mysterious spiral structures found deep underground near Khafre's pyramid. At first glance, these spirals were baffling. No one knew what they were or why they were there. Were they natural rock formations or had humans built them on purpose? The radar scans suggested these spiral shapes extended downward beneath the plateau, catching researchers' attention with their unusual shape and precision. This sparked big questions. Were these just odd geology, or evidence of ancient underground construction? In addition to the spirals, the radar picked up signs of possible water channels or underground tunnels. That raised ideas about ancient engineering. Could people thousands of years ago have built water systems under Giza? Even though the early results were only preliminary, they opened up new possibilities about what lies beneath the surface. The idea that there might be hidden water systems under Giza fascinated researchers. Ancient Egyptians were known for their advanced water management, so archaeologists started wondering if these channels were real. Could they change our understanding of how the pyramids were built or what they were even for? But as the news spread, big names in Egyptology, especially Dr. Zahi Hawass, were quick to push back. "This isn't real," Hawass said. "They're lying. It's all false." When asked why people should believe the skeptics over the Italian scientists, he said, "Because scientists are scientists. But aren't the Italian researchers scientists too? They're not working with me." He dismissed the radar claims, saying the spirals and tunnels were probably just natural rock features. He argued the radar data was being exaggerated and urged caution, calling for more research before jumping to conclusions about man-made structures under the pyramids. Other archaeologists echoed his doubts, saying the spiral patterns and radar readings could be explained by natural formations or even technical errors. But history tells us that many major discoveries were first rejected. When King Tut's tomb was found, or when the Dead Sea Scrolls were discovered, the archaeological establishment was hesitant at first too. And the same kind of skepticism is happening again now with Giza's radar anomalies. Despite the doubt, Malanga's team stood by their work. Their high-resolution radar scans clearly showed spiral structures and deep underground cavities. They called for further exploration, not instant rejection. These March discoveries raised more questions than answers. Were the mysterious spirals under Khafre's pyramid built intentionally? Or are they just rare natural formations? Do these radar anomalies hint at ancient water tunnels or something else entirely? This could seriously change what we think we know about ancient history. One of the most eye-catching details in the reports was clear evidence of spiral staircases going deep underground, suggesting advanced construction techniques that go way beyond what mainstream Egyptologists believe the ancient Egyptians were capable of at the time. Still, these exciting discoveries quickly stirred up controversy. Even with strong radar evidence, some mainstream Egyptologists responded with skepticism. Leading the critics once again was Dr. Zahi Hawass, along with several other archaeologists. They publicly rejected Malanga's new and improved findings from June 2025, calling them exaggerated, uncertain, or flat-out impossible. They argued that these radar images might just show natural geological features, or that the data might have been misread or misinterpreted. But here's the thing. The radar results were clear, thoroughly documented, and verified multiple times. Malanga's team carried out several different radar scans and double-checked the results using different types of equipment to make sure everything was accurate. Their approach was transparent, precise, and scientifically solid. Even so, traditional Egyptologists rushed to downplay or dismiss the findings. That raises an important question. Why were these archaeologists so quick to doubt or reject the results? In detailed statements reported by international media, Malanga clearly explained the importance of what his team had found. He emphasized the precision of their methods and pointed out that these underground structures couldn't be natural formations. As he said in his report, the data clearly shows large man-made rooms and tunnels deep beneath the pyramids. This isn't geology, he said, this is architecture. The team also explained that finding such a complex underground system beneath Giza could completely change how we understand history and ancient civilizations. If these structures really were built by humans, and the evidence strongly suggests they were, it would point to a civilization far more advanced than what traditional archaeology currently accepts. Despite the strong scientific evidence presented by the Italian team, mainstream Egyptologists continue to urge caution and refuse to investigate these claims further. While it's true that caution is important in archaeology, this kind of immediate rejection raises big questions. Why is there such strong resistance to digging deeper into these promising new discoveries? These findings clearly revealed staircases, rooms and tunnels beneath Giza, challenging everything the traditional historical narrative says. Whether mainstream Egyptology accepts these results now or later, the evidence deserves serious study and further research. And with the stunning June 2025 discoveries confirmed under Khafre's pyramid, we are left facing a much bigger question, one that mainstream Egyptologists usually avoid. Did the ancient Egyptians actually build the pyramids? Or could these incredible structures have been built by a forgotten, much older civilization? One of the strangest things about the Great Pyramid and the others nearby is how little direct evidence we have about who actually built them. Surprisingly, there's nothing inside the pyramids that clearly states who made them or how they were built. Think about it. Imagine you built something massive, like a skyscraper or a huge complex. Wouldn't you proudly leave your name and methods behind for everyone to see? Yet at Giza we find almost nothing. No detailed plans, no instructions, not even the name of the pharaoh who supposedly commissioned them. The only thing linking the pyramids to a specific pharaoh, Khufu, is a small bit of graffiti found hundreds of years later, and far removed from when the pyramids were supposedly built. It's like someone scribbled their name on a building centuries after it was constructed, and archaeologists took it as proof. To put it another way, imagine finding one random signature in your attic written decades after your house was built. Would you assume that person built your entire home? The absence of real evidence leads to a disturbing but fascinating question. Is it possible the pyramids were built by an older, more advanced civilization that predates ancient Egypt? It's a theory that mainstream scholars have long resisted. Still, many independent researchers have tried to explore it. But every attempt to dig deeper into this mystery has been met with sudden resistance, not because of a lack of evidence, but because of restrictions from Egyptian authorities. In fact, the Egyptian government has repeatedly blocked independent researchers and international teams from investigating certain theories that might contradict the accepted story. Detailed excavation permits under the pyramids? Very rarely granted. And when alternative researchers request to investigate, their applications are often denied right away. So that leads to a troubling question. Why are the authorities restricting exploration that might reveal the true origins of ancient Egypt? Given how strong and clear these new findings are, you'd think the government would encourage more digging and research. But strangely, the opposite seems to be happening. Could it be that they already know what's down there? Or maybe they're afraid of what might be found? It's possible that these underground chambers align with old legends, like the Hall of Records, a mythical hidden room said to hold priceless knowledge about Egypt's true history. This legend has been mentioned in both ancient texts and modern myths. So could these newly discovered structures beneath Giza actually be the Hall of Records, or at least contain secrets about who built the pyramids and how? There are understandable reasons why the Egyptian government and top Egyptologists might feel uneasy about these discoveries. Egypt's economy heavily depends on tourism, built around a well-established historical story and national pride in its ancient past. Challenging the idea that the Egyptians built the pyramids 4,500 years ago could disrupt tourism and shake national identity. Plus, if it turns out a pre-Egyptian advanced civilization was responsible, that would force a complete rewrite of history books, redefine Egypt's legacy, and raise deep questions about human civilization as a whole. Could exploring these rooms finally give us the real answer about who built the pyramids and rewrite history as we know it? In early 2025, as the evidence continued to grow, another research team stepped into the picture, bringing, fresh eyes and cutting-edge technology to the sands of Giza. This group, made up of top scientists from Japan's Higashi Nippon International University and Tohoku University, launched their own investigation beneath the western cemetery of the Giza Plateau. What they found added an even more mysterious twist to the story. Using advanced ground-penetrating radar and electrical resistivity imaging, they discovered something unexpected buried just beneath the surface. At only 2 meters deep, the scans revealed a distinct L-shaped structure, carefully measured to be about 10 by 10 meters. What made this find especially interesting was that it appeared to be intentionally covered with sand, suggesting someone in ancient times deliberately hid it from view. The existence of this hidden structure instantly raised new questions. Could it be an ancient entrance, a secret doorway, or a sealed-off passage meant to protect something important? But what lay beneath that shallow structure is what truly stunned the team. Further scans showed a second, larger anomaly at a deeper level, about 5 to 10 meters underground. This deeper structure was about the same size, roughly 10 by 10 meters, but had unusual properties on both the radar and electrical scans. It didn't look like something created by nature. It looked like an underground complex, built with great care and purpose. When Malanga's team presented their findings, the media, archaeologists and the public took notice. And honestly, many researchers admitted, if these results hold up, we're looking at something that could change history forever. Finally, I just want to thank you all for listening today and encourage you to follow the channel and watch our future videos. Don't forget to subscribe, like,